Welcome back to another edition of Ulon.Life. I am your host, Chicago street activist Pete Eson Keller. Yes, and today we have a special guest in the house, the one and only Michael Whitted. How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm fine.
All right, God bless you. So listen, I've been hearing so much again. See, every day we get, once a week, on Wednesdays, somebody hot whose name is ringing on the streets and who is actually making a difference in the communities. So, guess what? You're here today. So we found out that you have a lot going on. As you know, I have my ear to the streets and I always put it out there. So who's doing what? Who's hiring? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? And your name has been ringing. Your name has been ringing. So I said, well, let me call this brother and see exactly what he got, has going on. I've been hearing about it. Then I also found out we go to the same service, to the same church. Much love to Apostolic Assembly. Got to get them props, definitely non-for-profit. And we love you guys. So, Mr. Whitted, tell me a little bit about yourself. What is it? And I know you have Whitted Realty, right?
Correct.
And you have a couple other things. Let me just ask you this. First, tell me a little bit about yourself. Let the people know. And you guys get your pens out real quick and papers because, as you know, we're going to go fast. Back and forth, I'm going to give you these jobs. All right.
Okay, I'm a young entrepreneur.
There you go.
Got dreams and visions of helping other entrepreneurs get their system started. I'm a minister at the church.
That's right.
So I do believe in God.
That's right. Definitely.
And I try to encourage the youth and give them a better way of life.
Okay. All right. And so Whitted Realty, can you break down that a little bit? What is Whitted Realty?
Well, what I've done was I bought properties and I really got tired of the norm and I saw people needed places to stay. So instead of just, writing a lease, no, I housed them.
Ooh, okay.
I housed them in and furnished the whole house. And I'm responsible for all the bills, and they just have a monthly fee, but it gets them started. Right.
So it's definitely something to get started, and we are networking, you guys. So the jobs will definitely be coming. I guess why I really wanted to push this is to show the rest of Chicago how we network, how it's important for young, professionals to really get together in the city and start networking because one hand washes the other, and we're definitely out here. And with this brother doing what he's doing, did y'all hear that? The man is taking a house, fixing it up, and housing it with brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's golden right now. And then I think it's going to shape up along the way. Where it can be bigger, and get more property and stuff like that. Okay, so we're gonna, as you know, we bounce back. Get your pens out and your cell phones. Take down this info. Make sure you guys share this right away because I got some good stuff for you. So real quick, before we get back to Mr. Whitted, we got a janitor, supervisor, and maintenance position right now. Hiring on the spot. Call 312-478-7876. You guys please share this so they can go on and we can get it hot. I want to get you guys hired by this summer. And they said they're hiring on the spot. 312-478-7876. This is for janitor, supervisor, for all maintenance. They're hiring on the spot. Real quick, also, CNAs. We have a hiring special, $250 sign-in bonus, okay? Good calls. Ashley at 708-450-1920. Again, make sure you guys share this. You guys at home, get your pens and papers. 708-450-1920, extension 103. As for Ashley, and they're hiring, and they'll give you a hiring bonus for CNAs. Now, back to Michael. Michael, so I know that, coming up, you're doing what you do. What made you want to reach out to people? Like who is Michael? What made you want to, be a person that, starts to help other people out, especially with housing? Because that's a lot. A lot of people get their money and they forget about everybody. They just want to move out the hood, do whatever. What made you want to stay and give back?
Well, it started with the love of building families, building properties, and I realized when I went out there that one thing we have is property, and we have houses. So I said, let me get a grab on that, and that way I can help someone, if not repair, definitely, remodel, restructure, and be able to bless some youth to be able to learn how to do the same thing I do.
Nice. So is it fair to say that if some of these younger brothers, even the sisters reach out to you, that you would actually show them the trade? That you would take the time out maybe? Do you have any classes? Like, how would you go about showing them to do what you do?
Well, what I do is by me owning multiple properties, it's nothing for me, to help the younger generation to get a head start in life on grabbing a trade, because I really want to focus toward, high schoolers before they get out of school.
Right.
Give them a head start on, figuring out what they want to do in their life.
Nice. Ooh-wee. So y'all hear. So real quick, I'm gonna do this a couple times for the show. Is there a business line or an email that someone can reach you if they're interested?
Well,
even the website.
Well, it's still a lot in the makings. I'm gonna get some information out to you guys, and we're gonna get a location to have some classes.
Okay, great.
So that before they make the transition to being out there, for college,
right?
At least they know this is exactly what they want to do.
Right. Okay, and also, too, you guys can keep in touch with us at 312-834-8020, and we'll let you know along the way when the classes are. Also, it's going to be on our website because we're going to support this brother, so we're going to make sure that everything that he has coming out will be on the website, which is Ulon.Life, which is the same name as the program, right? ULON.Life. You guys at home can see at the bottom of your screen. For you guys on all the multiple, media outlets, it's ULON.Life. We're not an org, we're not a net, we're not none of that. A .com is life, okay? Ulon.Life. All right, real quick. Oak Brook Park District is at 1450 Eastgate Road. And there's a job fair. They said they're hiring on the spot for multiple jobs. It comes out, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Thursday, March 24th, okay? So that's this Thursday. Today's the 17th, right? The 16th. So that would be next Thursday from 5 to 7. So you got a whole 2 hours. Take down your resume. If you guys are looking for resumes, we do free resumes at the Ulon office. All right, 312-834-8020. You call us, we'll book you an appointment and get you guys in there. Get ready for this job fair because they said they're giving away multiple jobs. And this is at, just call us, 312-834-8020, but this is a direct line to find out about this job fair, okay? 630-990-4660. Again, this is a job fair with multiple jobs, okay? So get in touch with them. Back to Mr. Whitted. So Michael, I noticed that you have been doing this, like you said, you've been doing this for a long time. What is your, say for instance, you get 3 more buildings, right? What is the outcome? What would you really like to do? Like in like 5 years from now, what do you see yourself with your project?
Well, pretty much setting up something that helps those that fallen on hard times.
Okay.
And make it affordable, and just reach out to other people in the web, so that we can get things back on track with them. Okay. Clothing, shoes. There's all kinds of organizations out here that I wouldn't have a problem with piggybacking with them.
Ulon, definitely, you have a home with us. And you're definitely under our umbrella. We already know that, or you wouldn't be here. And I do appreciate you, the service that you do. It means a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I always look for guys like you. So is there anything you want to tell, the younger crowd about your craft, or something that you might want to, convey to them? We have a lot of people that, sometimes, like I was telling them last week, a couple weeks before, there was a young girl called in who was suicidal. And we stayed on the phone with her for a long time and really helped her not go that route that night. And so that was a blessing. So what are some of the encouraging things you might be able to tell a younger brother who's watching this right now, who really down and out and want to give up?
Well, first of all, prayer.
Yes.
Prayer definitely changed things. And don't be afraid to ask for help. And that's what I do believe that youth need to be encouraged to reach out.
What's up, Deborah? I see you.
If you can't reach out at home, find someone to talk to.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, man, it's a beautiful thing. All right, we're going to keep it going real quick and come back and forth. If you guys got any questions on all our social medias, just ask. We got you. We're going to make this a really fun event tonight. Okay, so now, this is job positions for a child care teacher. If you guys know anyone who's a child care teacher, please have them call this number because it's on 81st and Halstead. It's called Kitropolis Child Care. They are hiring and need you right now. Anybody in the child care field, they can call 773-483-1414. Please, you guys, share this right away. Hit that share button so that somebody else might get a blessing. In return, you get your blessing. You know how this goes. 773-483-1414. Be a blessing to somebody. Okay, real quick, we're hiring for passage safety. They just hit us back today again. They need many members. Summer's coming up. It's going to be summer school. All kind of stuff, kids getting out. So if you like to be a safe passenger, which is the people that help the crossing, you get paid. I think it's once, you get 25 hours per week. All right, and you call 312-715-8637. That's 312-715-8637. All right, let's hit the resume. And then crop it back up. If you guys are watching us, please don't call. You guys know how this goes. We will front you, you know what I'm saying? Again, fire, if you want to be a safe passage worker, 312-715-8637. Okay, Michael, I noticed also, too, that there's not that many women that are doing, what we're doing. What would you say to the women out there to encourage them to reach out, for these younger brothers? What can they do?
Well, they can pick up a hammer. They can definitely pick up a hammer. So,
I notice a lot of more women are getting into the construction field now. Like literally, I have women calling me all the time for plumbing, electricians, and construction. Like literally, I'm seeing women with the hard hats that calling they want to work. So, what would you tell these women? They might want to get in touch with you as far as for the work. What would they have to do?
All they do is reach out, and we have a spot for them.
Nice.
It's you have a dream, and you want to be a builder of the neighborhood, family, of church. I'm right there for you.
Okay, so Miss Crosby asked, what is the address to, one of the places. I'm not sure if she heard in the beginning you were saying that everything's coming together now, right?
Yeah, it's coming together.
Already. I mean, I know you have the buildings already,
Correct.
So what would you say as far as that? Do we want to wait a minute? Do we want to see where the exact location is going to be? You let her know.
Well, what's happening is I've reached out to a lot of my family members that own construction companies. So when we get a location, we're going to have different owners, business owners,
Right.
come out and spend a little time with giving good advice, answering questions like that one, and it's hands-on.
Yeah.
Definitely hands-on. And then
that's the trick.
since I do own the property, it's nothing wrong with taking a trip out to the property.
Right.
I
think that's awesome. Is there a business line? How do people get in touch with you?
Well, I'm working on I don't know the name of it, but it's a website. I'm working on a website. It's not up and running yet, but I'll say in about 3 weeks we'll be running.
Okay, and again, you guys can call, stay abreast with us because all the people that you see on the show actually go out and are featured on our website. That's 312-834-8020, and we will tell you exactly what's going on with Mr. Whitted. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been watching him through the years, and I've seen his progress, and I've seen what he's doing, and we've actually, because of us being in the same circles, have gotten up numerous times. Now we're actually doing some business together, and that's actually making me feel kind of good because now we're gonna have a place that people can actually go to.
Correct.
And so that's off the chain. And that also means for people that might be coming home from the penitentiary, that might be homeless people. It depends what he wants to facilitate in there. So what would you have in mind? What would be the ideal way? How would someone qualify?
Well, there's no, real qualifications to, building a.
No,
And
I
also-
mean, no. I'm saying qualify as far as entry. Like if they want to be a part of the program, to be in it, not to work on it, but to live in it. What would they have
To live
do?
in the
Yes.
property.
Mhm.
Well, you definitely have to be. It's going to be a drug-free environment.
Mhm.
So I have a secretary and I have people that handles the paperwork, and we definitely, we got a good plan, and it's not really a requirement. You definitely would be filling out an application though. So if you need to learn how to fill out an application, I think you have something
Yeah.
with that, right?
Yep, this is what we do. So again, any type of paperwork that he may come out with, bring it by our office. We'll make sure everything is done right, cross the T's, dot the I's, make sure everything's properly filled out, and then we'll get it back to him. So we're located at 1750 East 87th Street. That is the Ulon Resource Center. That's on the corner of 87th and Corgia in the heart of the South Side. We have a big free parking lot. We are actually getting ready to move to even a bigger place. So just again, the number is what's mostly important, 312-834-8020, because that would never go off. That's our direct line. You can even call that now, set up appointments. We have people on standby right there. Our lovely Jackie Lee, Shawnee K. I mean, people are there now. Actually answering the phones and doing work, Ulon business. And I mean, we're definitely eager to help you. So, okay, Mike, so getting back to you real quick. So are there people that, like along the way, like really kind of was pivotal to you, that helped you out along the way? Even like a shout out or two, people that you felt like, hey, they deserve this because they really stuck in there with me, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I have quite a list. I can start off with my wife being supportive, and my children. Oh, they're entrepreneurs.
Nice.
And it's I send shouts out to them.
What's the wife's name?
Oh, Vivian.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Always supportive. And one of the backbones, of so much business. I share with you a lot and handling so much, and I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. That's a beautiful thing. And I think that she definitely is like how Martin Luther King and Malcolm X had the Betty Sabaz, and so it's like you always a great man always has someone who's strong behind them. Mine would be my quality. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But my whole thing is that I think we got to give props to our queens, too, because, they've always been the ones who seemingly are in the shadows, but yet they do so much. You know what I'm saying? And so that's a beautiful thing, man. Much love on that. So, real quick, now, if they come to your, say for instance, 3 weeks from now, things are up and running, what can they expect? What are some of the things that you're going to show them how to do?
Well, first of all, I'm going to show them the entry level of the building trades. If they decide to keep going on with it, they can they got a lot of trade schools out here, but at least this is exactly what you want to do.
Right.
It won't be a guess or, let me try it. No,
Right.
You would know once you go through this program. So that's pretty much what I'm, basing it on.
Nice. We had maybe about a month and a half, 2 months ago, we had a gentleman on here, one of my guys, Paul, and he's in the construction, and he's known on the streets for building a Target from the floor up, him and his crew. And so now we're coming back to another young entrepreneur, who is providing some of the same services, and it's just really refreshing to see these young men out here helping other men. I mean, you don't know. This is what this is all about. Like, for real. If we don't help each other, nobody's going to help us. So I need you guys to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. That's why it's important you share this, because who knows who could come to his class? It could be your son. It could be, your nephew or your grandson. Somebody could take his classes and really come back and help you out and spread the word. So, again, each one teach one and don't stop there. That's one of our famous mottos, and that's why we say that. All right, jumping back real quick, I do have to give a hiring out to the target area, Safe Passes. We are hiring as community watchers, tech operators, lead supporters, and recruitment advisors at $15 an hour and up, and you can call 773-651-6470. Okay, CTA is still hiring. Go to transitchicago.com/careers, 24 to 27 an hour. You can't beat it, guys. CTA is hiring right now through the whole summer. They just sent us this yesterday. CTA is hiring. Go to the CTA website and find out. There's going to be a list of all the stuff you can do. Okay, so for all my guys at home right here watching on TV and all our lives, man, jump on that if you know anybody who's interested in CTA work. And don't forget, they still have the CARE program, all right? Now, Walmart is hiring in St. Charles, Illinois. Text jobs to 240240 and refers to store 1898. Again, share this so you can go back and forth and hear it again. Now, starting pay is $16 an hour Alpha Bacon. I mentioned this one before. They got a new one out. If you're interested in bacon, you guys, you can call 773-797-3369 Alpha Bacon, and they're hiring part-time support and a samples associate. A little bit experience is necessary. Monday to Thursday with flexible hours. All right, now hiring. Again, 773-797-3369. This is for Alpha Bacon if you like to bake. All right. And of course, Amazon. Amazon's hiring right now for the summer. Full-time, part-time, all shifts. Just go to amazonstores.jobs. Period. All right, and you'll be able to find everything that you need. All right, back to my boy Mike. Now, I want to say this real quick too. Who are some of the people that have inspired you along the way in your life? Because everyone has, some type of inspiration. I have my people who, I feel is truly inspire me, of course, God. But I'm just saying, like, people-wise, there's a lot of people who I know along the way, like my boy Kavan, my boy Ant, and the list goes on. Who's some of the people that have inspired you through your life? Well, all entrepreneurs got one.
For starts, my dad.
There you go.
Your dad, and he rooted that in me to go forward and jump over all obstacles. And it done transferred down to my brothers. Nice. Now all of them, have entrepreneurship. And that's why my children have entrepreneurship.
Nice.
Yeah, so they, we do parties, set up for birthday parties with one company, and it's M&N Services. Okay. And you got Pearson Construction.
Okay.
You got Tri-City Construction. It's quite a few, but I take my hat off to them because they pretty much paved the way for me.
Nice.
To make up my mind on being a boss.
Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Entrepreneurship, you definitely have a chance to be your own boss. And so it's good that we instill this in our children. Me and my boy Rashad talk about it all the time. Rashad Graham, my boy Roro. It's very important to start with the youth. And I'm just so glad that I can give a piece of me to each one of my, mentees. And I have my own mentors, at one point. Now I'm a mentor, and for the last 20, 30 years, and I try to give back. So I did want to say this real quick. For those of you who are out there, and like yourself, who are they want to give back. They want to help. Man, you guys can get up with us. Ulon has a mentor and love program where we give back to the young brothers and sisters. The guys will be having a nice young brother that can, take them under your wing. The women have really strong sisters that will take them under their wing. So it's very important. If you're interested in the mentorship program, right, you guys can get in touch with us at 312-834-8020. And I even applaud you to do it because people that like yourself that have this knowledge, and we don't ask much. We just ask you maybe take them out once a month, get to know them, send a couple texts, be encouraging, be there for them if they're really feeling down and out, whether they want to commit suicide, whether they're just having a bad day, whether they want to go fight a kid, whatever it is that they're feeling. To discourage them, you could pull them up. Give them a piece of what you've learned, on these streets for yourself, or just through time, or through the church, or whatever it is you feel that you have to give them. If you feel like you're that person, give me a call, 312-834-8020. One of our Ulon beautiful staff will answer the phone and walk you through the procedure. Now, real quick, my boy Willie Wilson. We know how high is gas right now, man. Gas is just ridiculous, right? But hey, it's not the end of the world. Don't think just because they say gas is going up, it's all over. I got to cut back on this and do that. just hold tight. It's not going to last that long. But we do have little sprouts of pockets that help us. Tomorrow morning, Dr. Willie Wilson, free gas up to, he's giving away $50, okay, for each person. And if you you can go to Amstar, which is at 368 East Garfield Boulevard in the morning. Be there at 7 a.m. if you're out west. If you're out south, 9155 South Stony Island. So 91st and Stony at Sitco. Starting 7 a.m. tomorrow. These are all 7 tomorrow. That's what I'm telling y'all. Share this so you can go back and find out which one is closer to you. Number 3 is the Marathon at 1839 East 95th Street. Number 4, the Sitco at 1345 North Pulaski. North side people, y'all. Remember, you're getting $50. If you just get in line, you get to fill up $50 worth of free gas. So I think it's a great advantage to go. Golf at 9901 South Halstead. Mobile at 2800 South Kedzie, our west people. Amico, 7201 North Clark, North Pole people. BP, 4359 North Pulaski, North Pole people. Marathon, 340 Sacramento Boulevard, and that's kind of northwest. And Falcon at 43 North Holman, kind of out westish, okay? So this is tomorrow. You guys will be able to get free gas starting at 7 a.m. Of course, be there early, y'all. Get there a few hours early because you know it's going to be lined up. But, man, tell people about it. You need extra gas to last you through the weekend. That's cool. $50 worth is yours. It's free. We can't complain, right? We can't complain. So, and real quick, too, do you want to shout anybody in the church? You know, we have people in our church that we can shout out. You know, I know that we have a nice big church. Even at the church I go to, Apostolic Assembly, sometimes I don't even see them because we sit in different areas and, you know, it's big. And I just want to say much love to Bishop, First Lady, all the people that, you know, our musicians, the deacons, whoever's there that's a part of it. My girl Cynthia, who's healing miraculously, man, we love you, Queen. And everybody else is just, you know, saying a part of our service. We know that you're holding on by faith, and we love you for it. Did you want to shout anyone at our church?
All the ministers.
All the ministers.
All the ministers.
That's right. Okay. Well, listen, as always, man, we just want to say definitely it's a blessing. I want to give you one more thing real quick. See, these are some of your questions right here. So what do you think this would do today for the youth? Just say, for instance, they do become a part of your program, right? What do you think it would do for them?
Well, it'll definitely give them a solid base because no one will be able to talk them into not following their dreams.
That's deep. All right. Y'all heard that. Say it again. Rewind. Say that again. That was deep. It would tell them.
This would help the youth.
It help the youth.
Be focused and get there. Man, it's...
Undivided attention, right?
The base, so that they don't be, you know, weary and listening to other people.
Misguided.
Yeah, right. Definitely get them on focus. So
text message, man.
They can really make a wise decision.
There you go.
You know, because then they ain't got to call nobody else.
Exactly.
They know exactly what they need.
So it's building principle. It's building morals. You know, it's building stability. It's building security. It's building self-affirmation is what my man is saying because it can't be detoured. So I guess if you could teach a trade, that builds what? Self-esteem, right? If you could build self-esteem, can't really anyone tell you anything because you're not going to fall for the okie doke. That's how I take that. So, again, if you want to get in touch with this brother, hit us up, 312-834-8020. We will keep you abreast of what he's got going on. And when a place opens, and see, that's another reason why I'm getting you here, Michael, because I want you to be here first. And I want you in the crowd and everyone on TV land to understand you heard it here first. That way you have a number before everybody else. You have a way to contact him before everybody else. And we got your back. So I do, you know what I'm saying, want to say, man, it's definitely a pleasure, man, having you here. I want to hit y'all with one more before we go because I know we have a large population for caregivers, okay? caregivers, anyone who's at home helping people right now, you could go to, I want y'all to call 312-704-0357, okay? This is for all caregivers. You will get hired on the spot. See, this is another thing that's important about Ulon, right? Ulon gives you the stuff where you're not going to second guess whether you're going to get hired. You're going to get hired. It's whether you call or not, all right? So I see you guys. Oh, what's up, Tabitha? So look, caregivers hiring on the spot. Call 312-704-0357. Just want to say we love you guys, man. My boy Mari's in the back. We're going to get up out of here, but listen up, y'all. It's been a pleasure, man. I want to thank you for coming by and really, showing up and showing out for the people at, TV land and, of course, our lives. One last thing I just want to say is thank you. You've done a great service to what you're doing because you're giving back to the community. And I want to tell you, anybody who's interested in construction, please get at us, all right? Again, each one teach one, and don't stop there. Holla back. Peace.